What's up, y'all? I don't go live on here a lot, but I have to practice for an upcoming poetry reading on Sunday, and I have to have enough poetry to read on Sunday. So I thought I was going to video it, but instead of videoing it, I thought I would just get on here and read some shit. And I need to make sure I have like probably 20 to 40 minutes worth of poetry. So I'm just going to start reading all of the stuff that I have marked to read at my event on Sunday. And so you can come out to my event on Sunday and see me. I'm going to be reading some poetry in between some amazing music at the Clear Vibes concert series. The music will be by Premium Blend. And but anyway, so these are some of the poems that I'm considering reading. And, I might read all of them or half of them, depending on how long it takes me to get through it. So it's after midnight now, but yeah, so I don't know if anybody's going to tune in and actually listen, but this first one, oh, and as I'm doing it, in my reading, a lot of my poetry leans towards explicit content sometimes. So, I do have to give trigger warnings occasionally, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with some stuff that is just like some heartbreak poems and some older things, and then I'm going to get into a little more explicit content as we go on, so I'll try to give warnings. So, let's see, I'm going to try to do this for between 20 and 40 minutes and see if I have enough stuff. So this first one is kind of newer, and it's gonna be in one of my upcoming books. But this one is kind of a simpler heartbreak poem. It's called You Don't. You keep saying it means something, but I know that it don't. 'Cause you just still don't think of me unless it's that you won't. And I know that I'm stupid clinging on to any hope, 'cause a man'll do it if he wants, and I know that you don't. I ain't asked for nothing, but you keep saying what you won't give. It's just I saw you dying and I was trying to help you live. But it won't make you give a damn no matter what I did. It's like road rage in a traffic jam. I'm never gonna win. And now there's all these words I don't know how to say out loud. And I don't think you'd hear 'em 'cause you're spinning round and round. I want to pull you up, but you dig in and pull me down 'cause you're kind of saying everything by not making a sound. You keep saying it means the world, but I know that it don't, 'cause you just still don't think of me unless it's that you won't. And I know that it don't, 'cause you just still don't think of me unless it's that you won't. And I know I'm a fool for clinging on to any hope, 'cause a man'll do it if he wants, and I know that you don't. So what else can I do but sit here in it all again? I didn't mean to somersault, love, I just meant to bend. I say you made a mess of me, but you just made a friend. But I would have done it anyway if I'd known how it would end. So I just sit here missing you while you drift off in space. I just sit here all alone and praying for some grace. 'Cause I sure never wanted to sit here and miss your face, but those breadcrumbs of your love made me want more than just a taste. You keep saying it means something, but I know that I don't, 'cause you just still don't think of me unless it's that you won't. And I know I'm a fool for clinging on to foolish hope, 'cause a man'll do it if he wants, and I know that you don't. Yeah, a man'll do it if he wants, and I know that you don't. All right, so that was the first one. Again, I am here practicing for my upcoming poetry reading this coming Sunday at Clear Vibes Concert Series. And I thought instead of just videoing it myself, I'd go live on here. And you guys can watch me practice and tell me if you think they suck and I should throw them out, or if you think I should, read more or read something different. Anyway, So yeah, um, this next one, again, I'm gonna get, the content might get a little more explicit as we go on, but I'm starting out with some heartache poems, and we got to make sure for my upcoming poetry reading at Clear Vibes, I've got at least like 20 to 40 minutes of content. So yeah, tell me if you like anything in particular, or if you think something sucks and I need to throw it out. And yeah, this next one is called Heartache Season. I broke my fucking heart wide open, let it bleed for you. You held it gently for a moment, then let it bleed through. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, 'cause my dial's on E, and I know I should have known better than loving you for free. I guess no matter what I do, I'm always picking wrong. I dance that same old dance again, right to that same old song. And every time my dime's on heads, my head floats off in space, and I'm left here all alone again, just picturing your face. I always jump the gun, and then that gun is jumping me. I don't know how to be myself, plus be the one you need. I guess they got that saying, though, stuff happens for a reason, but the hottest Midwest summer heat don't burn like heartache season. I cried my eyes out when you said we'd be best just as friends. That same old pattern toppling end over end again. That same old question in my head, how do you make love stay? But I never learned the answer, 'cause I was a runaway. I guess no matter what I do, I'm always picking wrong. I dance that same old dance again, right to that same old song. And every time my dime's on heads, my head floats off in space, and I'm left here all alone again, just praying for some grace. Just praying for a little light to get me through the night. Just praying you will change your mind and come make it all right. I guess they got that saying, though, stuff happens for a reason, but the hottest Midwest summer heat don't burn like heartache season. Okay, so again, I'm just practicing for my upcoming reading, and that was the first couple I'm thinking about doing in my set on Sunday. And I'm going to be reading poems at the Clear Vibes concert series in between some amazing music by Premium Blend. So you can check that Clear Vibes concert series out online at clearvibesconcerts.com. And then some of this is going to be what I'm going to be reading then. And so this next one I'm thinking about reading, again, y'all can tell me if something sucks, I might throw it out, or if you think it's great and I should definitely keep it in. And I'll try to give some warnings if I'm going to read some explicit content. But for right now, I think we're pretty safe. So this next one is from one of my books I have out, like on Amazon. And this one is in my Photographic Memories series. It's 8 Ways to 9. And this one is called A Beautiful Mess Like Me. You are a beautiful mess just like me. I see in your arms my safe place to be free. But we are two fools that can't get it together, writhing in silence through furious weather. Damaged and broken with rot in our cores, how could we expect to be loved any more, when most of our feelings come off of cold labels and real true romance only happens in fables? Barely just found my heart's torn apart pieces, scared of your mind and the lust it unleashes. Blindingly juxtaposed, and we're in pieces. Do I just want to fuck, or do I really need this? A peek in your heart made my soul want to dance, so a look in your eyes is a chance I can't glance. Locking our soul windows might bring us near, but this soul recognition's now something I fear. The cold and the dark sent me running away, but that wasn't the real reason I didn't stay. Scared that you'll love me, but scared you'll reject me. Fearing I'll ruin you, afraid you'll infect me. Barely just met you and my mind's in pieces, torn between running and writing your Jesus. Blindingly jaded, we pick up our pieces. We're comfortably numb, let carnality feed us. You are a beautiful mess just like me. I see in your eyes my safe place to be free. But we're still two fools that can't get it together. And lost in our silence, we'll miss our forever. So, sorry, I guess there was like cuss words in that one I forgot to warn you about. But yeah, if you're here, a lot of my stuff leans a little more towards explicit content, but I'm trying to pick some stuff to read tonight that's like not too bad for like an all ages poetry reading. And I can say a little bad words here and there, you know, but I want to try to pick some stuff that's a little safer this time. So as we go on, I might be getting a little more dangerous material, but up front here, we're still kind of in the nicer stuff. And again, so I've been going 10 minutes. I'm trying to get like maybe 20 to 40 minutes worth of material for this poetry reading. So again, y'all tell me if I should throw something out and it's terrible, or let me know if there's something you like in particular. This next one is kind of just a sweet one. There's nothing too scandalous or dangerous about this one. This one is called Keep It Simple, Stupid. And it's actually off of a saying that, I don't know if there's any Blind Melon fans out there, but a saying that Shannon Hoon's grandma used to say. She used to say, keep it simple, stupid. And so I had her in mind when I wrote this. So, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, keep it plain. It all passes, even rain. Don't be scared, child, don't be sad. Dream this life the best you've had. Keep it slow, child, take some time. Smell the roses, rest, unwind. Don't you fret, child, don't you cry, 'cause life is fast and passes by. Dream this life the best you've had, all the smiles and all the bad. Love your soul and where it's rooted, and just keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stay in check. Be the you that's very best. Don't be angry, no sense raging. Karma's got your back now, baby. Keep it happy, smile a mile, grinning always stays in style. And if there's ever clouds above you, know I'm reaching down to love you. Dream this life the best you'd have, all the smiles and all the bad. Love your soul and where it's rooted, and just keep it simple, stupid. Love your life and where you're rooted, and just keep it simple, stupid. So that's kind of a sweeter one. That's not one of my angrier heartbreak ones. So yeah, I think so far I'm thinking that I'm going to keep all of these in for my set on Sunday. And if you do want to see me live, hop onto clearvibesconcerts.com. Well, I guess I'm live here now, but at clearvibesconcerts.com, I'll be live in person, and I'll be reading poetry in between music by Premium Blend on Sunday at Clear Vibes in Indianapolis, Indiana. So this next one is one of my favorites. It's kind of a shorter one. I don't know. I talk a lot, so like a lot is short to me. But this one is called Pariah. I've got a sickness like I'm a pariah. I can't control myself, want to get higher. I can't escape from this life how I've made it, but I just can't give up and I'll never trade it. Feeling so lonely's the cost of my dreams, but trying to win love, I've done terrible things. But I'll never give up, and but I'll never give up until I'm a flying, 'cause if I'm not living, I'd rather be dying. I've got a sickness like I'm a possession, trying not to be someone's crazy obsession. But now it's too late, and I've done learned my lessons. I want to be me. I don't need your suggestions. Feeling so lonely's the cost of my dreams. Trying to win love, I've done terrible things. But I'll never give up until I'm a flying, 'cause if I ain't living, I'd rather be dying. Yeah, if I'm not living, I'd rather be dying. So I was like stumbling with my words a little bit on that one. But yeah, so hoping these are going to be good ones for my upcoming poetry reading on Sunday at Clear Vibes. And yeah, so hope y'all are having a nice night out there tonight. It's really awesome of y'all to join me. Gotta stop. Everybody remember to hydrate real quick. Water is key to long life. I read Willie Nelson's biography. Biography? The Tao of Willie. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You should read that. He's a very smart man. And of all the surprising things in it, the key to longevity is water. Water and staying relaxed. I don't stay relaxed, but I do throw my emotions out in poetry a little bit. So yeah, then maybe people don't know I'm not as chill in my head if they read my books. So I'm still here reading Out of 8 Ways to 9 Photographic Memories, and my stuff's available on Amazon. And again, I'm here trying to get some practice in, because it's been a long time since I've read live, and I've got an upcoming poetry reading on Sunday here in Indianapolis at Clear Vibes Concerts. It's clearvibesconcerts.com if you want to check out the upcoming event. So this next poem is a little bit deeper, but we're still not into the too explicit content yet. But this one is called Pixelated Nation. Over-processed miracles and unrequited dreams eat away our innocence so much more than they seem. Over-filtered conversations sensitize our brains till no one says a thing they mean and no one says a thing. We hide our truth behind these pixelated movie screens. We make up stories and forget that no one's what they seem. We hide our hearts and bury feelings deep down in our souls, 'cause if anyone's offended now, we just don't want to know. Over-processed miracles and unrequited dreams eat away our innocence so much more than they seem. Over-filtered conversations sensitize our brains till no one says a thing they mean and no one says a thing. We're keeping company with cold, computer-aided voices. We cower down and tuck our tails from actual human noises. We hide in darkened rooms, subject to self-interrogation from a faceless database filled with a pixelated nation. We hasten our demise and smile like we've done nothing wrong. We sell our souls to corporations following the throngs. Then when our world implodes, we're first to point and blame the missing. We're just building our own arcs to hell, and 2x4 we're drifting. Over-processed miracles and unrequited dreams eat away our innocence so much more than they seem. Over-filtered conversations sensitize our brains till no one says a thing they mean and no one says a thing. Our world of no one says a thing they mean and no one says a thing. A world of no one says a thing they mean and no one says a thing. We're just a world on fire and drowning in an opioid sedation, and we're building our own walls here in our pixelated nation. Okay, so that's another one out of 8 Ways to 9, and let's see how long I've made it so far. I think I've made it like 20 minutes, so I guess I marked off a lot more stuff than I needed to for my upcoming poetry reading, but that's good. It's always better to have extra stuff than not enough. So since I know that even those like lasted about 20 minutes, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit in my plan of stuff to read. Okay, I'll go for this one. No, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit more because, yeah, I didn't realize maybe I talk slower or talk too much. Okay, we'll do this one. So this one I'm definitely thinking about keeping in for my poetry reading on Sunday. Again, let me know if y'all are like, oh, that one sucks, or this one's really great. Keep it in. Let me know. And yeah, so I'm thinking about keeping this one in. Again, that poetry reading is going to be at Clear Vibes Concerts on this Sunday, and I'm trying to get some practice in. So, like, feel free to let me know if I could do better. It's been a long time since I've read in front of people, so. Okay, this one is called Understated. My frustration here is understated, but I'm so tired of being berated. I just want that piece of pie that got everyone else here high. I'm sick of being not quite real. It's not fair I don't get to feel. I'm sick of having to just take it, all the while just trying to make it. I'm tired of having to turn a cheek. Stop treating me like I am weak. It's every ounce of strength I got to not turn into what I'm not. It's every little bit of soul to keep from losing all control. It's every ounce of energy to keep me from destroying me. So please stop jumping on this wagon to kick me off when I'm still dragging. Please stop disrespecting me before I can't just turn a cheek. Understand that I'm still real, even if I'm not ideal. Understand that I am human and you hurt with what you're doing. My frustration's understated. Please don't take your chance to weigh in. Please just go and let me be. I don't need help destroying me. All right, so yeah, I think pretty sure I'm gonna keep that one in. Man, it has been a while since I've done these poetry readings. I'm actually, I need more water. I'm starting to get even a little more hoarse. So yeah, these are taking me a little longer than I thought. So I've definitely got quite a bit of material. Okay, so now I've got kind of an explicit one. And this one has got some bad words in it. It's got some bad material in it. It's about heartbreak. And so I do want to warn you, if you don't want to hear bad words, this is like a diss poem. So you want to get off of here now if you do not want to hear like something a little bad. But it is like a heartbreak poem. Everybody else, take a drink of water. Don't forget. So yeah, I'm not sure about reading this, though, at the poetry reading in front of people, especially now that I know that even that alone took me half of the length of time I needed to go. But again, thank you all so much for being here with me tonight and helping me out and telling me opinions while I'm practicing. Again, this one is a little more explicit content, so this one's got a couple bad words in it. And this is, This one is called Bad Date, a Fool Waiting on the Right Block. You think you're just as slick as motherfucking Pee Wee Herman going to the movies with his big old jug of Jergens, but really what you don't know is you're nothing but a player choking out your next commander like your motherfucking Vader. You think you're extra tasty like a chili cheese burrito, but you sure ain't seen spicy till you get a load of me though. You make excuses saying that you need to tend your fire, but I guess you just ain't nothing but a motherfucking liar. You treat me like I'm worthless, but you'll miss me when it's over. You think you got me on a leash, but you're no Casanova. I finally see the truth in you, and this is what I see. I don't deserve none of your shit, and you don't deserve me. You're drifting through this life all full of pride and unaware. You're acting like a toddler, somehow confident and scared. You puff up big and brave, but tell the truth, you wouldn't dare. What you did was really hurt me like you never even cared. I'm holier than thou, but you're so blindly narcissistic. You throw out your opinions like your wiener sending dick pics. It's getting old real fast, and I'm not gonna take your shit. One day soon, I will be over you, and maybe it'll stick. You treat me like I'm worthless, but you'll miss me when it's over. You think you got me on a leash, but you're no Casanova. I finally see the truth in you, and this is what I see. I don't deserve none of your shit, and you don't deserve me. You act like you're the greatest of them all, but I'm not useless. You think you're smart as Stephen Hawking, but you're fucking clueless. It's getting old real fast, and I'm not going to take your shit. One day soon, I will be over you, and you can suck my clit. You treat me like I'm worthless, but you'll miss me when it's over. You think you got me on a leash, but you're no Casanova. I finally see the truth in you, and this is what I see. I don't deserve none of your shit, and you don't deserve me. Yeah, I don't deserve none of your shit, and you don't deserve me. Okay, so that was like a meaner one. That was kind of a meaner one. So I don't know about reading that in front of people. I don't think any of you guys don't seem to be getting mad at me. So maybe I'll keep it in. It's always fun to shake it up a little bit. But yeah, I guess I've got way more material than what I need to have here. I don't think I need to be as worried as what I thought. Because I'm still in the same book. And I've got like way more stuff marked. So I'll go ahead and keep going for a little bit longer though. This one is a little calmer. I don't think there's any bad words in this one. I think this one's a little safer. This one is called How to Dodge a Broken Heart. Every time I fall in love, I always fall apart. I always get a little scared and then break my own heart. The crazy things I do for love could be a work of art or a cautionary tale on how to dodge a broken heart. Do all the things I say, but not a single one I do. Lock away your heart and hide that key for only you. It may be kind of lonely, but my favorite color's blue, so a little bit of lonely don't hurt more than losing you. Lock away your heart and hide that key for only you. If you're scared he'll call it quits, just go ahead and say we're through. Do everything I say, but not a single thing I do, 'cause my actions are a screaming that I'm just not over you. Every time I fall in love, I bend until I break. And even while I'm bending, I just know it's a mistake. I give and give and give, and you just take and take and take, until my poor pathetic heart just sits and aches and aches and aches. Do everything I say, but not a single thing I do. Every time you breathe, inhale that breath for only you. Keep your heart all tucked inside a room without a view, 'cause a little bit of lonely don't hurt more than losing you. Every time I fall in love, I always fall apart. I always get a little scared and then break my own heart. The crazy things I do for love could be a work of art or a cautionary tale on how to dodge a broken heart. Okay, that is one of my favorites. I think it's got a little good rhythm to it. Let's see if I want to skip on to anything else. Like, let's see. Well, this one's good. This is the last one I think I'll do in this book, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still in that Photographic Memories 8 Ways to 9. You can get a lot of my books on Amazon. And then, yeah, this one, it is a little meaner. This is a meaner heartbreak poem. And it is called Somebody Else Like You. I was wrong. There is somebody else like you. You're a dime a dozen, but I never knew all those boys that break toys and then they're through. I was wrong. There's plenty more just like you. I wish I had walked away long before getting stuck in your stupid revolving door. But now I'm all dizzy and I just want to puke. I'd really rather wrap my mouth around a nuke. You broke every promise you ever made, destroyed every present you ever gave, ridiculed me until I felt ashamed, threw rocks till I shattered, and then you threw grenades. I was wrong. There is somebody else like you. You're a dime a dozen, but I never knew. All those boys that break toys and then they're through. I was wrong. There's plenty more just like you. You may have left me, but I left you for dead. Never again will you fuck with my head. No more of your lies and your little false Edens. Can't touch me no more. I've got fuck with my head. No more of your lies and your little false Edens. Can't touch me no more. I've got my freedom. You tore me down, but I built me up. Now I get to say when enough is enough. I guess I should thank you, though, really and truly, for helping me learn how to conquer a bully. I was wrong. There is somebody else like you. You're a dime a dozen, but I never knew. All those boys that break toys and then they're through. I was wrong. There's plenty more just like you. Okay, so that was a little fun one. I like to read a little angry stuff sometimes. Okay, so yeah, so I've made it. Oh, I guess I've made it a half an hour. I guess I need to. So again, I'm practicing because I haven't read live in a really long time. And I've got new books coming out. And I'm going to be reading in person at the Clear Vibes concert series. You can go and RSVP if you're in Indy and you want to come. Go to clearvibesconcerts.com and you can come check it out. I'm going to be reading poems in between some amazing music by Premium Blend. And I love all of their stuff. It's going to be really awesome. Everybody make sure to get a drink of water with me. Hydrate. Willie Nelson says hydrate. Okay, so gotta definitely last another 10 minutes to make sure I've got enough material to read the poetry reading I'm going to do on this coming up Sunday. Again, that is at 4 p.m. at Clear Vibes Concerts. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Let's see. Do I want to switch to this gear or not? I don't know if I want to switch to a meaner gear. Let's see what I have going on here. Yeah. No. Actually, I'm going to go on and switch gears over here. And I bet that what I have for material for my new upcoming book is going to take up like another 10 minutes. And then I'll know that I have enough stuff for my upcoming reading. So now this is going to be a little more explicit, okay? My upcoming book is actually... I don't know if I want to reveal the title yet online. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I guess I will. You guys keep it a secret with me. My upcoming book is actually called Bethlehem. And, so the title should tell you it's kind of darker material. I was a childhood runaway. I ran away at 16 years old. And I did get involved in some really dark stuff. I am old now. I'm super old. I'm 48. So that was 30 years ago. And I am mostly sober. I'm California sober. Is that what you call it? I don't know. But yeah, I ran away from home and went through some pretty dark stuff. So just to let you know, like, this is going to be some dark, kind of more explicit material. I don't know what I would give trigger warnings for. Like bad words, touchy drug content. I don't know, but so, if you don't like darker content, you might want to hop off. But, here in a little bit, I'll get back to maybe some heartbreak stuff again. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for hanging out while watching me practice. But yeah, so this one, again, it's kind of a reminder of back when I ran away from home. And this one is called Just Driving. Not sure where the fuck to go. Not sure what to do. You find the hard way freedom's got a price. I don't know if I'll ever find a place to call my own. Just hoping for somewhere to call tonight. Everything I fucking own is riding in the back. Ain't got no time to stop and rest my head. It's getting really cold and dark way out in BFE. If you stop in the wrong spot, you'll end up dead. Not sure where the fuck I'll sleep. Not sure where I'll live. Not sure if I want to live this way. Right now, I just gotta think of what the fuck to do though, so I can keep my ass alive today. Okay, so I know that was a little bit darker, and I'm gonna kind of stay in this little darker realm for a minute. So just to warn you, I'm not gonna be back in the heartbreak poems here for a little bit. This is another one that's kind of inspired. It's not some of the details and stuff are changed. It's just loosely inspired by the time that I spent after I ran away. And kind of lived just in different places for a while. And this one is kind of about a seedy motel that I lived in for a while after I ran away from home. Again, that was 30 years ago, so yeah. This is me kind of trying to sneak into the beatnik realm a little bit. This one is called Chestnut and Fourth. Deep down in this shady motel on the corner of Chestnut and Fourth, the walls move 24 hours a day, and nobody there's seen the Lord. A counterfeit tabula rasa and a town known for being just small. But the only thing further away from the truth is how far the cops are from the law. In the streets, the meth whores and their daddies slither around sniffing for tricks. And there's no fucking discrimination. No fucking such thing as just kids. The days just keep on getting longer, and the cold winter nights scurry close. And all of the residents trapped in that place are running away from their ghosts. And the smell of the aged, rotting flesh that piles up so deep in their closets brings them together and keeps them from leaving like pheromones sprayed round in a brothel. Yet somehow there's always a room left. That vacancy sign's always on. And it calls out to lost souls all over the world that get trapped in its wide open arms. That comforting glow of the street lights that makes you feel 16 and free. Just like Stockholm Syndrome can make you feel love, the chestnut can make you love to bleed. And me, I'm not really no different. wandering in off the streets. A part of me's still right on back there and don't know if I want to leave. From that little old sleazy motel room on the corner of Chestnut and 4th, where the walls move 24 hours a day and no one can save you but the Lord. I left all my innocence back there on the corner of Chestnut and 4th. I just can't remember what my life was like before I walked right through that door. Before I stepped into that cold room on the corner of Chestnut and 4th, where the walls move 24 hours a day, but you'll never move there no more. Okay, so again, that was kind of a little darker one that is inspired by a little bit of time I spent after I ran away from home as a teenager. Let's see where we're at. Oh, so I hit the time limit I needed to hit for, to find out if I had enough pieces for my upcoming poetry reading. Again, you guys are awesome. I was here because I wanted to get some practice in for my upcoming live reading and make sure I had enough content to read enough stuff for everybody. And, I didn't even get through half of what I had. So, I might hang out a little bit longer just for a little more practice since you guys are hanging out with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, by the way. You guys are so awesome. I love you so much. This one is another kind of little darker one that I'll read. It's kind of an older one. That I'll read. It's kind of an older one, a little more cryptic. This one is called Just Like You. You gave me your story just like the crow, and behind my eyes it throbs and throws tantrums. I want to still die a bit every day, and waking without you just makes me insane. You built me so high that I flew, and I always wanted to be just like you. The you that I knew, though, not you that your lies hid. The truth has a way to catch up, and it's frightening. Now what I see is you want to be me, and tell you the truth, I want to be free. And my running away is running inside, but these walls that I built just won't let me hide in. You built me so high that I flew, and I always wanted to be just like you. The you that I knew, though, not you that your lies hid. The truth has a way to catch up, and it's frightening. Innocence killed when that monster killed you, and we're all undone by a tall tale that grew one. 15 years gone, now our lives fall away, and I still want to save you most every day. You built me so high that I flew, and I always wanted to be just like you. The you that I knew, though, not you that your lies hid. Your truth had a way with my heart, and it's frightened. Your truth had its way with my heart, and it's frightened. Your truth had its way with my soul, and I'm frightened. Your truth had its way, now I'm frightened. So yeah, that was a little sadder one. Let's see, I'll do a couple more, and then probably get off of here for evening. I definitely got enough stuff for my poetry reading on Sunday. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me. I don't know if I've ever went live on TikTok before either. It's just a spur of the moment decision. I've done YouTube lives, but yeah, I might have to come back and do this more again. You guys have been really awesome. Let's see. I want to do this one. No, we'll skip that. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Again, now this stuff is out of a book that I have not even, I'm getting ready to release. So, if you give me a follow here on my poetry account, and then of course I'll let you know. I have a lot of books on Amazon now. You look up Melodie Yvonne on Amazon, and yeah, some of my pieces are in multiple books, and some of these are brand new, and some of them are only going to be in my upcoming book. And I have some books that are explicit enough that I will not read in front of people. I don't know what you would do to get me to read it in front of people, but yeah. So if you like super explicit stuff, you can hop on my Amazon stuff. I feel bad. Yeah. Yes, my mother's disappointed in me, but she forgives me. So let's see. Let's hop over to kind of a little angry one. Know if y'all have ever been angry that you feel like somebody else is stealing your life, you know? A little bit of single white female action. Know if y'all saw that movie with, I can't remember. It was back in the 90s or something. I'm old. But this one is called what is it called? Yeah, sorry about that. It's getting late, ain't it? It's called Looks Like You. Looks like you're having a comfortable ride in that car that I built for two. Looks like you're having an easy time, though that seat wasn't made for you. You've taken advantage of my little life, and you've used me through and through. You're such a seductive little whore, always looking to suck someone new. A single white female, your copy-paste face changes lives like a bloody chameleon. You exploit your friends, set your table with men, and ignore them except when it's mealtime. A canvas so blank, you are void like white paint, mostly harmless till you get your hooks in. And then it's too late because you've superglued fate like an ear to an open-mouthed Tyson. Looks like you're having a comfortable ride in that car that I built for two. Looks like you're having an easy time, though that seat wasn't made for you. I wish I was free, but bound we will be, for handles are not often shaken. As much as I run, it's like you've got a gun held up to my mind that you've taken. So I guess I'll just hide, stay hidden inside, till your beast sleeps that I have awakened. And then I'll be rid of your intricate web, and I'll pray that you leave me forsaken. Looks like you're having a comfortable ride in that car that I built for two. Looks like you're having an easy time, though that seat wasn't made for you. Well, here's a surprise you may not have surmised. Time always begets what's past due. And you thought I cared? Well, that's where you erred. I'll burn bridges myself when I'm through. Okay, so that was kind of an angrier one. We could go one more. Nah, we'll skip ahead. I think I've about lost my voice for this evening. I talk too much on the daily anyway. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And no, I don't understand TikTok Live very well. I'm old, but you guys might be giving me gifts or something. I really appreciate it. I don't know what that means, but I love you all so much. You guys are awesome. Marvel or DC? I don't think does that have anything to do with poetry? Marvel or DC? Marvel. X-Men. Motherfucking X-Men. Okay? I mean, DC's cool, but Wolverine Gambit. Okay. Okay. Back to poetry. I don't know where that comment came from. That's like the only comment that I've seen this whole time. I'm sorry if I've missed other comments because I've been reading poetry, but that's probably the most important comment ever in my life. Thank you, Caitlin. Okay. Let's see. We'll do Huffing Fumes. This is another little bit of heartbreak. Okay. Huffing Fumes. My pumping heart's so loud here in this quiet, lonely house. The passing cars light up the walls and splash it all around. The crickets getting louder still don't cover up my sin, and I can't believe I banged my head against this wall again. The bottles in the other room alive and chilling out. My girl in Alabama got Xanax on tap like stout. And all I gotta do is get some drive some time. Then I'm in all over my head again like sis at 5 and dime. I'm numb as fuck, but still somehow still feeling all the pain. I wouldn't take it back though, I'd still feel it all again. 'Cause with this crushing sadness comes my very favorite sin, and I'd rip out my own fucking heart to go back there again. I try to push, but everything just pushes back at me. I try to float away, but still somehow just falling free. Please just let me stay. I know it's over when I leave. You choke me out, but you're the only air I need to breathe. My pumping heart's so loud here in this quiet, lonely house. The passing cars light up the walls and splash it all around. The crickets getting louder still don't cover up my sin, but I'd rip out my own fucking heart to be with you again. Okay, so I don't know if I should smile after that. But yeah, so the last few I'm going to read are going to be kind of darker ones. Let's see how many more I have left before I let you guys go for the night. Because these are ones I think I'm going to definitely try to keep into my upcoming reading. Again, like I'm practicing for Clear Vibes Concert Series. If you guys hop on clearvibesconcerts.com this coming up Sunday at 4 p.m. If you're in Indy, you can stop by, RSVP, stop by and see me in person. I'm going to be reading poetry in between some amazing music by Premium Blend. So I'm really excited, and thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me while I'm trying to practice and get back into doing the live readings. This is really neat doing live stuff. I might have to come back on here, do more live stuff on TikTok. It's been really neat hanging out with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for all your comments and your feedback, because it's really hard, you know, to pick like what kind of stuff people want to hear. You know, there's some stuff I have fun reading, but sometimes I like reading angry heartbreak stuff. You know, sometimes I like reading other stuff. Yeah, you can, if you want to see the stuff that I will not read out loud to people that's a little more explicit, you can hop on Amazon, and I don't know if you search it, some of my books are marked for 18 only. Sorry guys. Okay, so this next one is called One Fine Day. I know a lot of you have been through relationships like I've been, like this, you know. Get a little bit of gaslighting. So this is called One Fine Day. You call it honesty, I call it gaslighting. You speak the truth, but you use it misleadingly. Where is the line that you balance so freeingly? One fucking push would have you on your fucking knees. All that I gave you, it wasn't enough, and I'm sick of your bullshit, just like I'm sick of mine. I gave it all to you, and you stole all my time, push me away, and then pull back and draw a line. I'm fucking dizzy from all your mixed signals, and I just can't stand being on this damn ride again. I didn't sign up to be your dumb fucking friend, but I feel stupid again and again and again. One fucking day, maybe you'll finally bleed like me. You'll be in pain and I'll be here in ecstasy. One fucking day, you will see what you've done to me. But it's too late now to mend all this broken me. One fucking day, maybe I can forget about you. Hope for your sake you can finally forget me too. One fucking day, I hope we're fucking finally through, if I can ever say fuck it to loving you. Yeah, so yeah, that's we've all been in those relationships, I'm sure. And these last few are kind of heartbreak like that. I did my way more explicit stuff in the middle, and so yeah. Oh, it's telling me the live is gonna end, or I have to drag a puzzle people. Uh-oh. Drag a puzzle piece. I don't know how TikTok lives works. Okay. You guys are seeing how old I am. Okay. I'm a poetry whiz, not necessarily a TikTok whiz. Okay. It didn't shut me off, so I guess I did the puzzle right or whatever I was supposed to do. I am going to get off of here in a minute, though. Yeah, I've been on here way longer than I meant to be, but I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. This has been really great practice. I actually feel a little more confident about my show coming up on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for helping me out like this and hanging out with me. So I'll just do a couple more. It's probably time for all of us to go to bed, unless you're in Europe or something. Wait, no, I forget. I don't know. Okay, this is another little bit of heartbreak, but this is one of my favorites. This one is called The Ceiling. You break my fucking heart and then chastise for having feelings. You slice my soul wide open, then you yelled at me for bleeding. But still somehow I miss you and my body aches for leaving. And all I can do is cry now and just stare up at the ceiling. My knees are breaking from all of the time that I spent kneeling. The part of me I gave, I didn't know that you was stealing. But every single tear I've cried would all be worth repeating if I thought for just 1 second it'd help you with your healing. But every single second was a second you were leading. Collecting all of me wasn't enough. You got so greedy. You got me all addicted, but then turned and called me needy. Screamed at me you needed air, and then you guilted me for breathing. You told me you need space, but won't give me the space I'm needing. I thought I was in love with you, but love is so deceiving. I tried to douse our dumpster fire, but you just gasoline it. So all I can do is cry now and just stare up at the ceiling. Yeah, so we're almost to the end here. I definitely think I have enough stuff to do my poetry reading on Sunday because I went way longer than I was supposed to. So I'm just going to do one more, I think. Maybe 2 more. I'll do 2 more because I'm going to do one more heartbreak poem and then a satirical heartbreak poem, if you can believe that heartbreak can be satirical. I don't know if you would call it that. I don't know. Okay, thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me. This one is a little newer, and again, these are going to be in my upcoming book that's coming out soon. It's going to be titled, shh, don't tell anybody, it's going to be titled Bethlehem. Okay, you can imagine what that's about. Okay, so this one is called Mercy. Red tears fell down from your face while I prayed for a savior. Brushed the hair back from your brow and breathed, it's your one favor. Don't know how I found you, but I'm hoping you're not lost, 'cause ripping my heart open always comes with such a cost. Tore my soul wide open while the highway lines flashed by. Held myself together so you wouldn't see me cry. Don't know what to do now, so I just wait for you to leave me. It's okay though, I know how it goes, but it still don't go easy. Crimson soaked and sticky, My hands grip tight on the wheel. Trying to not let go and just trying not to feel. 'Cause you're going too fast, but you keep telling me to stop. And I just want to get back home before we're spotted by the cops. Gently wiping rust-stained skin while you whisper you love me. Don't think you know who I am. You wrap yourself around me. Drifting in and out of dreams, I know that you don't mean it, but we're sewn together now and fallen more than 6 feet in it. Don't know what to do now and don't know what to say. Every time I close my eyes, I still just see your face. Crimson soaked and sticky, I'm still gripping on that wheel. Still just trying not to let go and just trying not to feel. Hoping that you'll come back, but hoping you'll set me free. 'Cause unless you're gonna fix me, you can't make a mess of me. And I know I should run away 'cause you're just gonna hurt me. But now we're all sewn together 'neath the glowing lights of mercy. All right, so now I'm starting to cough. I was going to do one more, but I might have to give up after that one. Like, I don't know if I can read anymore tonight. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Maybe I could do this last one. I wanted to do this very last one. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me. Okay, everybody take a drink of water. Willie Nelson says it's really important again. Okay. That's great. Now I'm going to choke on my water in front of everybody on live TikTok. Yay! Okay. So I'm going to do this last one even if it kills me. All right. And then it's bedtime. Okay, this last one. And thank you all again so much for hanging out with me. Again, this has been great practice for my upcoming live reading out at Clear Vibes Concert Series. So, this one is called, it's a newer one. It is called It's All Good, I'm Fine. I feel so fucking foolish and you're so far out of line. You cut me off just like a whore once you had a good time. I promise I was never trying to be your Valentine, but it's all good, I'm used to it. Just move along, I'm fine. I don't know why I cleaned up every single mess you made. I don't know why I let you take so much more than you gave. I don't know why I always feel I'm just in the way, and I really don't know why I still just wish that you would stay. I feel so fucking foolish you just led me on again. You always seem so caring when you're trying to get it in. I guess somehow I knew, though, how the fuck this all would end. But it's all good. I'm used to it. Yeah, that's fine. We're friends. Maybe I will learn this time and finally let you go. Maybe I will try to get through this without Patron. Maybe this and maybe that and maybe I don't know. But it's all good. I'm used to it. Maybe I'll let you go. All right, so yeah, maybe I'll let you guys go now. That was a lot more reading than I meant to do this evening. Thank you guys again so much for coming to hang out with me. I've got lots of books available on Amazon. This one, you have to be 18 to buy. You might have to be 18 to buy this one. I don't know. I feel bad. A lot of my content is a little bit explicit, but thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me tonight and for hanging out while I was practicing for my upcoming poetry reading. That was kind of scaring me a little bit, and you guys have made me feel a lot more confident. So I love you all so much. It's so awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hop on clearvibesconcerts.com if you want to come out. If you're in Indianapolis on Sunday, this coming up Sunday, the 7th, The show starts at 4 p.m. and I'll be reading poetry in between some amazing music by Premium Blend. And I'll have more events coming up in the future. I've got a book coming out. Hop on, hop on Clear Vibes Concerts to check me out live. And hop on melodieyvonnerhymes.wordpress.com or melodieyvonne.com. You can find more poetry stuff, find links for my books and all that stuff. So thank you guys again so much for hanging out. I'm going to try to figure out how to shut this off and get off of here. I have no idea how to close it out, but y'all are awesome. I love y'all. I don't know. I might be stuck in this live forever. I don't know how to shut it off. Somebody put in the comments how to stop doing a live. I don't fucking know. Here we go. I found it. Bye.